Good morning. Good morning. It's Janice Thompson from JazzleDazzleCraft.co.uk. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator and I live and work in Scotland. I'm just getting myself set up. So today I just the other day received some new product from the January to June mini catalogue, and I kind of just wanted to have a play. You know how it is when you get new toys, you want to play. So yeah, so if anyone's here, come in and say hello. I'll just get started though, because I do want to push this up to YouTube afterwards, so people wouldn't really understand why there's a lull. So yeah, it's Thursday and it's after 11 o'clock, so yeah, it's time to Cuppa and Cards. I'm just doing my preparations, kind of got an idea what I'm doing here, and then I'll just put this trimmer out the way and talk you through it. So if you do come in to watch, do comment, do say hello in the comments. Maybe everybody's busy, but we'll see. No matter. Some of you will be able to come and have a look later. I'm just making sure it's still all. So we do have somebody watching, according to my phone, but not according to this. So if you are watching, say hello. Let me know I'm not on my own. Okay. There's always a lag, so it's hard to know. So, where was I? My brain, I've cut some bits and pieces ready. So I did have a wee play last night, and I was playing with this Soar Confidently. I don't know about you guys, but it's always quite difficult to get organised with men's cards. I love all the flowery butterfly, dragonfly type stuff, but I never know how to make that masculine. So I bought myself a set that I think is suitable for ladies and gents, but I thought today I would get my stash of men's cards up. So I did, as I say, I had a wee play last night. I've been playing on Using Up product, although this one is going to be available. Oh no, it's not the, no, I think it's, I don't know if this paper's coming back. I need to check if the paper's going. I know the stamp set and the dies, they're either, I think they're available till July, so they are coming back, but I'm not sure that the paper is. Now there is a big sale on at the moment, so if you want to get hold of some of our Christmas designer series papers, pop onto my online shop and have a look. A lot of them were heavily discounted, so worth a look to catch up. I'm using up, I've still got a fair bit of this because I did buy quite a bit of it. I used it for classes and things. So yeah, so with this paper, it's got most of it's got snowflakes on one side. Well, that one has got snow on both sides, some of them, but some of them have got this sort of like watercolory wash, and I thought it's perfect to, I just think it makes a perfect kind of sky background. So, because it's a broken colour. Really not sure what's happening here at all. I don't think there's a lag on. I'm watching on my laptop. Hi Margaret. Now you see it's showing me that you're saying hello on my phone. Welcome. In you come. I don't know why. I'm going to start it and stop it on Facebook and see if I can get myself. I'll go into Jazzle Dazzle and get it in there, because I'm not seeing, I stood up to see Margaret's comment, but then when I sat down I wasn't seeing it. So I'm playing this in the background. So yeah, now I can see your comment, Margaret. I'm glad I'm not alone. It used to have a wee symbol that told you how many people were watching, but it's not showing me that now. So let's show you what I did here, and let's get moving up. I'll put my playing away out of the way just now. And so what I've done ready for making cards is I've chopped some of my Scrap Designer series paper into layers that fit nicely onto cards. It's lovely to have you here. You know what they say, come away in and sit by the fire. So I've got a pale one here, and I thought that might work with Pretty Peacock, because it's got a greeny tone here. And then I'm going to use this one with a Night of Navy card base. So yeah, so we'll just see, I'll take one of each of these to play with for stamping on and see what happens. Also, so the stamps are out of the box, and I've not got a clean, oh yeah, this one. I've not even cleaned them properly from playing last night. It was very late and I should really have been in bed. So I'm just pop these onto blocks ready. I'm going to use blue for so we've got an airship. See that it's got, this is in the January to June catalogue that will be, I'm actually preparing these catalogues to send out. So the catalogue looks like this. So if you don't have a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator and you would like me to send you out a catalogue, I am happy to do that. Just get in touch with a message and private message me your address and I'll get one out to you. I'm just preparing them all. So I can't show you inside at the moment, but I can show you some of the products I have. So this is what I'm doing just now. So this is just a wee glimpse of some of the things. I have done an unboxing video of things that arrived, so let's get on with. I've got my cuppa. Have you got a cuppa? Oh, right. Let's get on with this. I've got bits everywhere because I was just chopping. I was doing fine and getting prepared, and then I chopped. This is a word of warning. I had folded my cards, but one of them was facing that way, and stupidly took my finger, well, my thumb and my finger down. I don't know what I was doing. I just did something like that, and the card that was facing the wrong way, because I thought I was running down the folds. I've got a paper cut right in the just in the bit where my finger bends. Ouch, and blood and everything. So I had to go and sort that out, but hey, I will live. So first of all, what I did last night, so I can repeat that, can't I? So quickly, what I do is I've always got sticky notes, post-it notes, call them what you will, beside me. And let's do this, go for the green one this time. I'm just going to clean this off. I'm just quickly cleaning it off with a microfiber cloth. I do have my Stampin' Scrub here, but what I don't have is a lot of room on my desk. So I'm going to do the greeny one first. So we'll just open that one anyway. So doing a bit of masking with some inking up stamp, and I'm going to stamp straight on to the post-it notepad. Now what I want to do is have this as far up onto the sticky bit as I can. And I'm doing the balloon because it's a nice easy shape. As you see, it's got a nice line round it to cut out, and that is what I've done here, I'm not going to waste your time fussy cutting just now. I've got a few masks up. When I do that, I take about 4 layers of the post-it notes and cut right round. You find it's a bit faffy cutting one, and you don't want to cut one at a time. You need several, so just cut yourself about 4. So let's just start with this one. I don't know if we'll do many cards or just take our time with a few, but what I want to do is I want to have a group of, in this one, a group of air balloons. I love these vintagey look. So I'm going to have this one about here, coming into land maybe. I mean, you could do lots of scenes using this, because then I could bring in my hills from my mountain air. I don't want to have too many stamp sets out this morning, but if you want to, you can build up with all the stamp sets you've got. So that's my first balloon. I want that one to be at the front. So how you do that to get a group together is you take your mask. Now I've cut this. When you're cutting a mask, if you cut just slightly inside the line rather than outside the line, it will make it easier. It will make it look closer when you're done. When you're oh goodness, my words are not coming out today. So anyway, you know what I mean, because you don't want too much of a halo effect around here. So this one, I think they're all going to try and come into land at the same time. Probably not a great idea, but I do press down really quite hard there, because what I really want the impression that this balloon is behind. I did manage to get a wee halo effect there because I forgot to wipe round the edge. If you do that bit before you stamp, you won't get that halo effect, just because I was leaning heavily. So then I take another mask, because I'm going to have 3 balloons in this. Whoops. Now use this kind of paper because it's thin, and because you've got your sticky bit, it keeps it there. Alright, so ink up again, this time check for halo. I think it's freezing. Hi Heather, hi Tammy. Do you know what? My laptop is not telling me who's in. I've stood up and I can see Tammy's here, and I can see Heather. Sorry, this is not good. I'll give it one more chance to... Come on, give me my messages. It's just not giving me real-time messages at all. So if you're here and I've not said hello to you, I'm sorry. I'm going to put my iPad on and see if that helps. It'll take a minute. It'll take a minute to warm up, but I usually bring my laptop through, and up to now it's been great. Just this last couple of weeks it started being silly. Oh hey, I've got them now. Renee, you're here too. Hiya. I had to do a wee refresh. So we've got Margaret, Renee, Tammy, Heather. In you come. Get a wee seat by the fire. It's not looking that great today out there. So this one is going to be stamping off at the top. He's coming into land behind these two. Just playing games with myself here. So there you go, look. 3 balloons. And there we go. one of my favourite things is kind of using my imagination and building some scenes. So then I thought we can use the other stamps. So behind these balloons we might have some small aircraft. So I'm just going to stick with the one colour to stamp on with. So up behind these ones up here. It's a busy sky. You're heading to work soon, Heather. Okay. I'm just getting a gulp of my coffee. I don't know how well that's worked, but it's done now. I think one, or maybe one just popping off out that way. So these will look like they're behind the balloon. I didn't do that one so well, this one's better. And then what about this one I had birds from high tide in my busy sky. So where is high tide going? It's hiding. Here it is. I must have had this stamp set a long time. This is the only one that I've got left that's got the green topping. Stampin' Up changed their branding around the 30th anniversary, didn't they? So look, I have used these stamps so much. So I'm going to use them. So you could also use the sea bit here. You could have the lighthouse in your picture because they could be coming into land on the sea. And I could have a lighthouse on the side. So you could bring this in and use this. It's fantastic. Lots that you could do. So let's get... I just think this is a fabulous stamp set. And although I'm doing what I think are masculine kind of cards, you colour up the balloons. You could make it girly if you wanted to. Have any of you been up in a hot air balloon? I think I want to. We'll just pop some more birds up here, will we? This is a very busy sky, this. Okay, I think that might be enough for one. But you see, where, you know, we need to know where they're coming, so we could have had hills in there, or we can maybe do that on the next one. So the grand reveal. Did you see? It's a very busy sky there. It's very busy. I might just leave this one more or less as it is, but I thought it was quite good then to just do a bit of sponging. Oops. I wanted to show you as well, Stampin' Up. In your new January to June catalogue, we've got new blending brushes, so I've got packed to let you see. I will be ordering more. These are gorgeous. They're quite big heads on them, and they're so soft. I actually just want to just stroke my skin with that. It's just so lovely and soft, like a, I don't know, like a wee baby hedgehog or something like that. It's all soft. It's on your bubble list, okay. I've not heard of a bubble list. What is it we usually call it? Forgot. There's things to do before you die. Right, anyway, so I do have one here that I've used dark greens with, I think, before. Yeah, that's got a greeny tinge on it. So I thought I would just do a wee bit of sponging and bring this in. You could add colour to your balloons. I did have a go at adding colour on these ones, but for this one I'm just going to kind of keep it to the green. So what I'm going to do is just do some sponging, blending, a bit of blending the peacock. Can't even bring my words. So I'm not using my new brushes yet. I've got one that I've started with pink, but I need to find a way of storing them and for me to know what colour I've used last. So basically what I'm doing is just bringing your eye in a wee bit and darkening up the edges a bit. Just a bit at a time. You can keep adding more ink till it's basically just framing the wee picture and bringing your eye in. So just build it up. I actually quite like that scene. That's quite a nice wee scene, isn't it? That's cool. Shut the ink just now, as long as I like. As long as I like what I see. So then I thought we could layer that onto white and then onto a card base. And then we'll need a sentiment. So I'm thinking I have got this new punch which will make doing little sentiments very easy. So I need a scrap of peacock, which I will have here. Just bear with me, I've not got that ready. Very peacock, I've got that here. Let's get some Night of Navy while I'm here ready for the Night of Navy card. So this new punch, whoops, is a double oval punch, and it's, so I'll get the top one here, and that will be perfect for a sentiment. Just take my Whisper White. With the Whisper White I am going to end up punching both, but I will use the serrated one for, well, I'm calling it serrated, you know what I mean, scalloped. I don't even know if it is scalloped, but we get these little ovals and then we can, because I did discover last night that the sentiment here fits on the oval fine. I'm needing a block. So this, both of these, in fact all of these sentiments will fit on the oval. Soar confidently in your own sky, that's a good one. So we'll do that one first, seeing as that's the one that's out, and then we could do To a Wonderful Man. And it just seems to keep, it's freezing again. So frustrating. Just careful as you do this. There you go. You could of course stamp first and then punch, but I like to live dangerously. And while you've got the green on your brush, just do a bit, take the stark white off that. There you go. I know, I just like, yeah, a green sky. We'll do a blue one. It'll maybe feel a bit more comfortable in a minute. Bucket list, that's it. Yeah. A bubble list sounds nice. Right, so we'll just quickly do this up. Well, I would if I knew where to put my glue. I had all these things out last night. And then I was, do you know how you suddenly just get tired? I think this is the one I was using. And I just had to just abandon ship. And then this morning, by the time to house tasks, get a shower and get some clothes on, it's time to be here. And I'm going out immediately after I do this, so it's all a bit winging it again, as usual. But that's okay. So we'll just make this up. Then at least we'll have one finished card for today. This is gorgeous. So you could do, I mean, I don't know, you could have balloons flying through the snowflakes as well, if you were feeling like being adventurous. I just think the detail in these stamps, they're just exquisite. They're obviously taken from old drawings or old etchings even. Very vintagey. When my children were younger, we used to go camping in the New Forest down the south coast of England, and we used to go to the Southampton Balloon Festival in July. Oh, the sight of hot air balloons. Not that we don't have hot air balloons and balloon festivals in Scotland, but the one in Southampton's such a large scale one. Yay. The amount of colour, it's just beautiful. And then just a dimensional or two to pop on here. We need a new sheet. I'll just put a couple on the back of here. Hi Katrina, in you come. Come away in and get a wee seat. Are you cold? You want a wee seat by the fire? Help Katrina get in and help her get cosy. Right. So there's card one for our guys, I think. Yay. So not to frighten you, Tammy, we'll go for a blue sky this time. Mind you, it's still looking a bit of a stormy sky. You go out the way, like that. Right. I'm thinking this time we'll add some mountains, shall we? If I can find Mountaineer. Are you around? Yeah. Let's put some mountains on the bottom of our picture. Again, I'm just going to stick with one colour. We'll go with our Night of Navy this time. I've got a mess already. But you know, I just like to play. Who doesn't? Right, I've not used that yet. I probably won't. Right. Sorry, I was thinking out loud. Look, these mountains, how cool are they? They're not mountains, Janice, they're trees. Pulled out the wrong stamp. That's because this one's stuck to the other side. Didn't want the trees this time, I wanted mountains. Although you could have trees too. But just want to give the impression of some mountains here. Because this reminds me of, I mean, you could go that way as well. You could, but that just naturally makes me think I'm looking out a window on a pretty wet day, really. Whoops. So here we go. I'm going to ink this up. These are these reversible stamps. These are in the annual catalogue, the Mountaineer ones. They're fantastic. So I am just simply going to put some mountains along the bottom of my composition. Now there are other stamp sets that have mountains in, but how cool are they? A bit of glue on there, that's it. I don't, just once, that's all that's needed there. And that's just gives it all a bit more, because I did feel on that one it could have done with a bit of context. But hey, that's okay. So let's see how we go with this one then. Where's my balloon stamp? I think we'll just stick with a fairly similar composition because it's a bit of fun. Just watch out for the halo effects. I've kind of been a bit heavy-handed there. So just be careful around the edge of your stamp. Sorry if I took that off shot. There you go. Do you know, it's quite nice to just be stamping something that isn't Christmas. I know we've got a couple of weeks to go, but I'm kind of over it already. So let's do our composition slightly. We'll have this one coming into land. He's just short of the mountains there. And then we just cover it up before we do another one. So this one at the front. You don't have to have the lowest one as the front one, but that just seems to work in my head. And this is, yep, that's that. Again, because I did bring the ink to the stamp, I think that's why I'm getting. There you go. The bottom won't matter because I'm going to overlap this one. So let's have this one coming in at a kind of different angle there. Then it's done this freezing thing again. There we go. I'm just getting this so I can see your comments if they're coming in. Hi Laura. Oh, take care, Margaret. Take care. See that they're just not they're just not keeping up to date. There's something wrong with Facebook. I used to be so great. It is great, really. So I'm inked up my stamp, but I forgot to put my mask on. So let's mask up this one. How are you feeling, Laura? I saw your Facebook tutorial last night in the Putler's party. You did amazing. Laura is a fellow demonstrator in France, and she did her first live video. She did it with teammates last night, and she did fantastic. And she's French. French is her first language. She lives in France, and she did the tutorial for us in English. Amazing. So soon you need to go public on your Facebook, Laura, because you did great. And when you're speaking your own language, it won't be much easier for you, I should think. But thank you so much for what you did for us last night, and I will be having a go at that wee mini album that you made. Right, so what else shall we pop? Let's feature the airship. Just need a block that'll fit all of them. Take the birds. Let's pop the airship in this one, and he's going to be behind. actually think airships tend to be flying straight. Well, they must, to get up. I don't know how they get up, but I always thought they were more straight, but never mind. This is my picture. A bit of one behind there, so these balloons are flying in front of the airships. There we go. Do we need some birds, or shall we just leave it at that? I mean, the detail on this airship, you can see the propeller and there's an anchor hanging down. It's the same with the air balloons. You can actually see people in the basket. Oh, it's like a big airdrop. So again, then we'll take our blending brush. These are ones that I bought on the internet. That huge internet shop that can do same day and next day delivery. Right, so just circular motions around the edge. Kind of stormy sky, this one, so I see the dark edge and border draws your eye in to the centre of the picture. Have a lovely day, Heather. I think I might have missed you. It just isn't updating at all for me here. I having to keep doing a refresh to see what else you're saying, which is not really the point. But anyway, so I'm just taking my Night of Navy around circular motions, adding more and more. So it really is a bit of a stormy night here, or day. Right, so we'll just leave that at that. And I mean, this is just playing with a stamp set. See what you can do. You can add any more things you like. I'm just getting, hopefully just setting your imagination off. So we'll just glue this up. Look at this snowflake side of that. It's beautiful too, isn't it? Oops. So I think we'll make this one up, and then I'm going to do one more where I'm actually going to do a bit more than mask, and what we'll do is we'll fussy cut out a balloon as well. And give the card even more dimension. But you can see, just for a flat piece of paper, that's still got a fair bit of dimension in it. Maybe James Bond's coming in on there. Then a Night of Navy card base. We're sticking with quite simple colour themes here, but I think we could change that up a bit. In a minute, I will do a third card. Where did I put my punch? I've got lots of white bits. I need a Night of Navy at the top. So this is going to be such a handy punch. There is a stamp set that goes with it, and I did think I got it out to show you, but I don't know where. Oh yeah, there it is. Oval Occasions. It goes with the punch. So this is in the new catalogue. How handy is that? Thank you for your kindness. Hugs and kisses. A little treat for you. And there's little flowers, hearts, stars. Sweet friend, welcome little one. Happy birthday. Time to celebrate. So lucky to know you. Now they all will fit inside the oval, I think. That one's not, but it'll fit in the bigger one. Same with that one. It'll fit in the bigger one. But yeah, these are superb as well. But don't quite fit our aviation theme here, so where is the step set? Let's get so we do the To a Wonderful Man this time. Oh, here I've got another block here. And where's my Night of Navy? Although I'm not always seeing your comments, you could speak to each other, that would be okay. To a Wonderful Man. There you go. I will just, with what's left in the brush, just take the stark white off that. You can still read it fine. Pop a wee bit of glue there. And then where did I put the dimensionals? Here they go. Oh, it's just frustrating this. I don't know if it's my laptop or Facebook just changing what they do. So now it's not showing me any comments at all. Yes, yeah, I had trouble last night too with it. Right, so To a Wonderful Man. I don't even know where to put this. I don't want to take away that detail, so I'll just pop it here, I think. There you go. So there's 2 cards. I think we can manage, we'll keep the Night of Navy open. I think we could manage another one, but what I'm going to do this time is quickly stamp a balloon on here onto some Whisper White, like that. Won't matter where, because I'm going to fussy cut it out. Then I'm going to put a bit of colour on this balloon. So I've got some odd colours here just lying around here. So this is Daffodil Yellow. It's Dark Daffodil Delight even. And then, what have we got here? Light Highland Heather. So we could have, I'm not going to, obviously you could take your time and use your colours and really have coloured stripes, but I'm just going to go over the whole of the bottom part of this balloon with the light Highland Heather. Because of the amazing detail in the stamp, the Night of Navy, these are my blends, and there may still be some of these left in the clearance rack. If you want to have a go with our alcohol markers, there are some single ones on the clearance rack at half price. They may all be gone, but it would be worth you just checking that out. And then I've got, since I went for light Highland Heather, I've got light mint macaron here. I'm going to do the top of this balloon, just to add some colour to the balloon. Now, I'll add just a little bit of colour to the basket. Now if I'm going to pop that onto one of these pictures, then this bit will look a bit odd being white, so what I'm going to do is just go over this bit here to take the stark white away from it. So I do have a choice. I could fussy cut out the basket and I could fussy cut out this bit and pop them on to my card, but we'll just leave that aside to dry and we'll decide. And then we've got another piece of this. So, or will we use this one and stamp? No, we'll go with this one. The other ones will get used, but I ask you questions and then I make up my own mind. And I'm not really seeing your comments, so please talk to each other if you can. Hopefully it's letting you talk to each other at least. So we'll just stick with the same game here. Just, we might put some birds in this time. Do you want shall we have mountains, or will we just, we'll miss the mountains. I think we'll go for a whole lot more balloons. And we'll have one about here that's our focal one, the one that's going to be at the front. Maybe I might change that when I do my fussy cutting one. Ink up. And maybe see, we can have one coming down in the background here that's slightly behind that. I need to mask that one up as well. See how I'm leaving the line there and bringing that down so that it will look closer when it does look more behind. It doesn't have a big white halo effect then. So then this one, just go that way. Just do it whatever way pleases your eye. Let's give it a minute for the ink to transfer. Pressing down more at the bit where your post-it notes are so that it really does stamp in close. And we'll mask that one up and we'll have a fourth one in this one. Maybe even more, we'll just see. This is a whole sky full of balloons. I'm going to go for one more there and maybe even one here. Can mask that one up just in case. So this is busy balloon day. "10 minutes left, can she do it? Can she complete the third card?" And update Facebook to see if she can see your comments. I think some of you have given up commenting because they're not updating at all, are they? So this one can go out there. This really is a sky full of balloons. Truly is a festival of balloons here. My last one. I am just playing. But that's what's nice about stamping, it's so relaxing. So there we go, we won't need much else in this picture. Lots of balloons in this sky. And then I'm going to just pop this. Where are we? Right, let's just give it a border. Darken the sky. They're all rushing to get in because it's going to be nasty weather. You can colour up these balloons, no bother. You can stamp straight onto your Whisper White. You can colour with your markers. You can colour with Wink of Stella and ink. You could colour with your watercolours, your blends. There's watercolour pencils. So many choices. And I'm using two different ways today with using the brushes and my blends. I like that. I like it. I like it. I'll close this for them. Well, we need our sentiment, won't we? So we'll just use the one that was there, or yeah, we'll just use this one that we used on the other one. To a Wonderful Man. I hate that I'm not getting your comments because I quite like. Oh, there you go. Janice made a mess. Well, do you know what? It's got two sides. Just careful this time. Straight down, straight up. Right. I like to get your opinions as we go, and your you know, like it. You help me make it up, right? So I now need another Night of Navy oval. We'll just cut ourselves. Oh, I love our punches. Do you like that noise? Glue stuck to the paper. Right, just a little bit. Pop that on there. I didn't take the white off that, but I can do. Even once it's added, you can still. There we go, and we'll just get this one made up. I like the white border, it makes it look like an old photograph. Just because I'm not seeing your comments, don't let that stop you commenting, because I will get to read them after. And I've got another Night of Navy base here. And use my wet glue just to give me that bit of wiggle room. 6 minutes and counting. Right, wait, it won't matter if we go over. I say that every week and I always go over, but it doesn't matter. Right, I've got some snips here. And I'm just going to quickly fussy cut out this. Better not cut that man's head off. Just cut round him. When you look at this, the detail in this is amazing. So this time I'm cutting just slightly outside the line, whereas when I cut my mask I cut slightly inside the line. It's quite an easy shape to cut. Biting my lip. Does anyone else do that when they're cutting? Either that or I stick my tongue out. Yes, Rails, this is one of the stamp sets in the new catalogue. I've stood up to see. I don't know when you asked that. The comments are not updating properly at all. So I will look back afterwards and answer any questions. Oops. See, I want a bit more blue on there, don't I? Where's the blue brush and my ink? A bit more night of navy. Just darken this up so that it won't look so odd on the card. So just... So then I'm just going to pop this, could be on there, I don't know, I could pop it on there, but then I'm going to lose the basket. Shall we do it on that one? Yeah, we will. Well, I'm asking you, but I can't see your answers. So, it's kind of taken away the interactive part of this, but never mind. So it just gives that a bit of pop, and then we'll put dimensionals on our sentiment. Them out of the way, just a bit of a tidy up here. When I say tidy up, it's like, right, okay, chuck everything out into the wings. And that dried squint, but we'll ignore that. I'm just going to pop that there. The reason I popped it there is because the overlap there wasn't very good, so that hides it. So let's take this off. The inky scratch paper. So we did one in our peacock. Now that one is the third one. This one I started last night. I did last night that I coloured the actual balloons here with the blend, so I'll make that one up. Can I? Oh no, I've not got a Night of Navy card. It would look a bit daft on there, wouldn't it? But really, it'll be alright. We'll just quickly do it with what we've got. I don't think I've got a Night of Navy card base made up, but it was just to show you when I coloured straight on the blends come through the back, but that's fine because you're layering it up. And as I say, I just added some colour with my blends, and I added the birds in on this one. I'll just stick it on here, just to let you see it. It's okay on that actually, the pretty peacock, it doesn't look daft. I've got glue in the back of my card, great stuff. Right, there you go. So this is that was my practice shot last night. Then we came on and did this one in the pretty peacock, and then we did in the Night of Navy, and then we did one with a popped up bussy cut one coloured with blends. So that's us for today. I'm going to stand up and see if I can see. Thank you, Renee. And everyone else, thanks for sticking with me. And that's Cuppa and Cards for another week. Who knows what we'll be back with next week. I just wanted to play with one of my new toys, and I really like that stamp set. I love the detail. And there you go, I've got 4 handy mail cards ready. In fact, I've got my nephew's birthday. In fact, I've got 2 nephews got birthdays in December, so there you go. I can make these into happy birthday ones. That doesn't have happy birthday. Oh yeah, look, the Oval Occasions one has a nice happy birthday here as well. So yeah, I'll be able to use the oval punch and make that into a happy birthday. So thanks everybody. I'm going to hop off now. I will pop this onto YouTube later on today. So thank you everybody. Bye bye.